Hey, party people!
That's Poggle the Lesser for Good Morning, Krusty Crew.
We just got to the mall for Lego Store release day. It's May 1st, and there's a lot of Star Wars stuff releasing. We are very excited. We did stay up a little bit late. Ross ordered the Slave 1 last night, and he got the gift with purchase.
Gotta say, that's like the first time I expected to be on the internet for like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours. I got in and got out in under a minute. I was able to get my Slave 1, all my gift with purchases. I'm pretty happy.
While he was doing that, I was just like munching in the kitchen, having a good time. Ross was stressing. I was just munching. It is 9:09 a.m. They open at 10, but sometimes our Lego store opens like a little bit early just like to let the line go through. So we're gonna head in, check it out. There's actually like a good number of cars here, which kind of worries me. I don't think anything that I want will sell out, but something Ross wants might sell out, and that's kind of stressful.
All right, fella, so here's the plan. My goal is to walk out of here with 2 of those gift with purchases. So this one over here is gonna buy the Star Wars logo and chopper. That should get us 1.
Those are the ones I want.
I'm going for some older sets that I haven't got yet. So I'm gonna go definitely for the U-Wing. That's probably the one I'm most worried about selling out. I think I'm gonna get like other things, the Imperial drop ship, the one with the pink droid. I still haven't got that one.
Oh yeah.
Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. I would never buy that one because it's so expensive, but it's May 1st. And last, I think I need Captain Rex's Y-Wing microfighter. I still don't have that one either. So those are what I'm planning to get my gift with purchase. And then on top of that, we should have a third one waiting for us in the mail.
In like a week probably. So yeah, that's the plan today. I also want to look around. There's like some smaller sets that I've been wanting. Like that little suitcase is really cute. Maybe the Tom and Jerry Brickhead. I might get them today. I might hold off till like a different gift with purchase comes along. So I also kind of want Mario Kart. With the new set coming out, I'm thinking like how cool would it be to have like a whole Mario Kart kind of setup. We'll see. Maybe not today because it's going to be a little bit expensive. Yeah, an hour before release. Here's the line. It's pretty long actually.
In a shocking but somehow also not shocking turn of events, it looks like they have about 40 of every of the new Star Wars sets, except for the U-Wing. They only have 20 of. And I'm looking at this line. If everyone here gets a U-Wing, Ross isn't getting a U-Wing.
Other news, Emily gets to sit on a little bench here, so I'm a very happy pregnant girl today. Yay. They're passing out little Yoda hats, like those little banner hats they do at the Lego store, and that's what I'm here for now. That's like my #1 objective, get a hat. Hi, good thanks. Good to see you. Yes. Thank you. They're also passing out these order cards so you can pick out what you want to get, and they can try to hold it for you at the front. It's not like guaranteed, but it's pretty close.
So I think what we're gonna do that one and that one for Emily. For Ross, U-Wing. I think that's the only new set I want.
Cool. We just filled out our order forms, but look at these hats. This is so cute, the little ears. This is really fun. And there's a few people in line wearing them.
I think they finally made them bigger so they could fit on my big head. Finally. Look at that. A U-Wing you will not get. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Where's my other ear? Oh, there it is. I'm good. Here's all the May the 4th promos going on today. There's a free gift with purchase if you spend 40 or more. You get this little poly bag, I assume it is. You also get this, and this is what we're excited about. You have to spend 160 or more, so me and Ross are both going to try to get one. Double points and all of this stuff below, but this is why we are here. And in the display window, they actually have it already there. The Jango Fett Slave one, we're not getting that here today. Ross ordered that online, but it's really cool seeing it in person. This is my first time seeing it. The colors are so cool on this. Also, it's 9:30. They just started letting some people in. They do this kind of regularly. The line moved up. I don't know where I'm going. Thank y'all. Leia just took our order form. It's really fun when the Lego store employees dress up. And then they also let us dress up too. I love the hats. So yeah, they're starting to trickle in the line, which is really exciting. I like when they let us in a little bit early, and that's why we got here an hour early, because we planned on them kind of opening at 9:30 instead of 10. I'm glad we planned ahead. I am tired, but I'm glad we got here when we did.
Don't waste your time on me, you're all ready.
That was beautiful. We're moving a little closer. It's 9:51. Here's a bunch of the new F1 stuff, and I didn't realize that they actually made F1 Duplo. The set's on the shelf down there. I had no idea that existed. All right, we are in. What are we getting?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Ross is trying to grab some of the older sets. We didn't put them on the list.
I would never get this one for this price, but you know, it's May 1st.
Yeah.
So this one, I still can't believe I don't have this one yet.
There you go.
Because I want that pink droid.
Wasn't there one down? Was it that one that you wanted?
No, that one makes me upset.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's Chopper. He's smaller than I thought he would be. Okay. Wow. Well, I still want it. But here's the shelf of everything Star Wars. We have the Luke brickhead here. I stay away from the Star Wars ones. I really only collect Disney. But then they actually have a bunch of these U-Wings, which is exciting for Ross. He was really worried. Apparently they only had 20, and there's a lot more people here than that. So he's definitely getting that today. He's really happy. The Jango Fett helmet, the Kylo helmet. And this is kind of funny. They have the Jango Fett starship in like an empty box. Like there's nothing in here, but it just shows you like, hey, look, it's available maybe. I'm excited for the Star Wars logo, and there's like a little hidden Easter egg in the top there. I don't want to say it in case you don't want to be spoiled. I don't know. I think it'll just be cool to have a Star Wars logo behind me on my shelves. I love the Sith eyes on these guys. That's pretty cool. You don't really see like non-brickhead eyes on brickheads. And it's also kind of crazy seeing how much the botanicals have expanded over the years. I'm really excited for the new Happy Plants coming soon, like with the little smileys on the little vases. That's gonna be cute. I want them to make a bunch of them for all the emotions, but we'll see if that happens.
So in a shocking turn of events, they're out of the Captain Rex Y-Wing microfighter.
Really?
And I'm $5 short of another gift with purchase.
But you need Star Wars?
I need Star Wars, and I refuse to buy more brickheads.
What about a keychain?
We can look at the keychains.
Keychains? Okay.
I also refuse to buy more Star Wars keychains.
Yeah, that's fair. Ahsoka, Yoda, Mando, Fennec. Oh, that's too cheap. Yeah, that's kind of tough.
Kind of busting the bank a little bit, but I have been wanting this one too, so I'm thinking about getting this, even though it's going to be a lot more over the threshold. At least I got it.
There you go. Okay. But then there's a lot of smaller sets that I really want to get eventually. Like this one would be kind of cute. I don't know. It just like looks like a fun build. Oh, and then the Lego suitcase. There it is. I like my suitcase. It's such a small little set, but I just like it. I think it's really cute. So I'm gonna get that one eventually too. We're just here for Star Wars today. Tom and Jerry's, another one. I like the brickheads. I said earlier I only do Disney brickheads, but these are kind of cute and I like them. So I might get them eventually. These little lightsaber pens actually count towards the gift of purchase, surprisingly, because it doesn't say Star Wars on here anywhere. But that's exciting. So Ross is probably gonna grab like 2 of these, I think.
I'm just gonna bring a handful of them.
There you go.
And we'll take them back.
Yeah. Looking at the Disney section too, it's like actually kind of insane how many big Disney sets there are now. Like a few years ago, I was like, man, I wish that we would get more big Disney sets instead of like the smaller play sets. And now look at this. We have like a Stitch beach house and then Stitch. I feel like he needs a girlfriend. Little mini Disney castles, the big Disney castle, Snow White. There's just so much good stuff now for Disney and it makes me so happy. So making your receipt really quick. Thank you. I got my Legos. That was actually a very painless Lego store experience. May the 4th needs a little bit more chaos, and that was just so tame. I don't know, I kind of miss the chaos when like the line used to go all the way down to the Nordstrom down there.
No, I do not miss those days.
Those were the days.
Where the supply chain shortage was low, there was no RTD2s for everyone.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
This
Yeah.
is much better. It was so organized, so peaceful, everybody was so nice. They had everything. I got everything I wanted, kind of.
I got my hat. Yeah, and like the Lego store employees all dressed up. It was really cute. It's just like a fun experience. I don't know. Like I was kind of dreading coming to the store today because one, I'm pregnant and leaving the house is a whole adventure. Me being here is just kind of incredible. But also just waking up early, making the drive down.
Austin rush hour traffic.
Yeah, we had to fight rush hour traffic to get here, which is fine. I mean, I think it was worth it. It's always fun actually being here because the midnight release, that happened in a minute. There was no kind of no hype around it. It just kind of happened and it was over. Like this was a whole event. All right, it's time for a car haul and I'm gonna go first. Car haul. First, I got Chopper, as I said I would. I'm excited for this. It is a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but I don't care. Like, I'm still excited. I have the Disney Parks one on my shelf, like the remote controlled one you can buy at Galaxy's Edge, and so now I can replace it because Lego finally made a Lego version. I'm very happy about this. Next, I got this gift with purchase Millennium Falcon poly bag. I actually didn't know that this was going to be offered today, so that was a surprise. Yay. Next, I got the Star Wars logo. I was really excited when I saw this revealed. They just released a Marvel one as well. I didn't really care as much about that. I like the Star Wars one. I think like on my shelf it'll look really cool, and I feel like there might be some ways to light this up, but there is like a little Easter egg inside. I'm excited to see more about that at some point. But yeah, that's gonna be what my shelf looks like very soon.
I wish it came with minifigures. I think it'd be so cool if it came with like the OG 1999 figures, but I guess since I have those, I could put those around it and it would just look really cool having like old school retro like Lego Star Wars characters there.
That's a really good idea, actually. If you switched out some of the top tiles for studs, you could make something cool on top maybe. I don't know. That's a good idea, Ross. Good job. Yeah. And then finally, the reason why we showed up in person today, besides like the hype and Yoda hats, even though that was a surprise when we got here, is the gift with purchase. So apparently, Ross was describing in line that this was visible for 5 frames in episode 2. It's the Camino training facility, and I don't really care about the build part. I just think it's cool to have a bunch of exclusive little minifig dudes.
Minifig dudes.
And then finally, one more. There were little postcards, like greetings from Camino is probably what that says. If you like squint, that's what it says. It has the gold around the edges. It's just kind of nice. I think it'd be cool to frame it. We got 2 of them, and you can probably actually mail this. Let me know if anyone out there would actually do that. I probably won't. I'm just gonna hold on to it and hoard it forever.
So we had a little bit of a mishap, but it kind of worked out in the end. First off, finally got this set. Got the little pink droid here. Pretty excited about this set. Wish it came with maybe like 1 extra stormtrooper and a rebel trooper, but in general, happy. This is like kind of a remake of a set from when I was a kid. Very excited to finally get it. It's been out for like almost a year. Then this one I'm super excited for. This is probably one of my favorite Disney canon ships. When this came out in Rogue One, I was just totally into the U-Wing. I was such a U-Wing stan. Now I'm excited that I could put a lowercase U-Wing next to my uppercase U-Wing. I've stayed away from any reviews of the set because this one I've just been really looking forward to building myself and just having a good time building a good old Star Wars starship. And last I got this one, Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. This one I had a really hard time swallowing on the price for $45. I really like the Ahsoka, and I weirdly enough don't have Ahsoka's droid, so at least this is the first time I get that. Again, it's like, I can't believe I spent this much money on it, but again, it's May the 1st, and I'm here for GWOPs, and that's all I care about. So this is where it got really interesting, is my plan was to include the Captain Rex Y-Wing microfighter, because I still don't have it for some reason, and they were actually sold out. However, when I went to check out, I was just gonna buy like a bunch of those little lightsaber pins, because those were gonna count towards the gift with purchase. They told me that I already met it before, and what I realized is they count the taxes in store. If you're buying something plus taxes, if it's over the $160 threshold, they'll give you the gift with purchase. But I'm pretty sure if you do it online, they won't, and that's how we end up with all those Darth Maul keychains.
That's cool though, I didn't realize that happened.
Last, I got another pack of Clone Boys, so I ended up getting 3, not pictured here. We got the Slave one last night online, so I'll get that one in the mail. I think I'm happy with 3. I'd be more happy with 5, but 3 is good enough. Sounded like they had a good amount in store, so I didn't feel too bad taking 2. They said that it might not last till Sunday, though. If you're looking to get this, make sure you go online and put in your order now. I think it'll be around for a few days, but I do think it's gonna sell out, and this is gonna be a really highly anticipated gift with purchase.
Yeah, it's really crazy whenever they have exclusive minifigures in a gift with purchase. They did that with Lord of the Rings this year. I like when they do that.
Arm printing.
All right, so that's everything we got. This has been a very busy 12 hours. It's about 11 a.m. right now. Last night at 11 p.m. we placed our order, so it's officially 12 hours of May the 1st shopping that we've done. I feel really good with everything. We didn't overspend today. There are things that I want to go back and get. Mario Kart, some smaller sets. I'm excited, so stay tuned for another vlog at some point. I just couldn't justify spending that much in one day. So if I spread it out over multiple days, that's fine. That's different.
Girl math.
Yeah, that's how that works. But thanks so much for coming along with us. I hope everyone had a successful May the 1st, May the 4th kind of Lego shopping day. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
I missed you guys. I know it's been a while. Bye.
Bye.